Hi friends, thanks for joining me. I did my first vlog a few days ago. It was less than appealing, I think. Anyway, you can check it out if you want. I was just letting the animals out in the morning. Today, I thought I would show you our garden. What's left of it anyway. It is October 3rd, and we're in Southeastern Indiana. So the garden is pretty much spent, but we have a few fall crops that we planted. And hubby is building me a little cattle panel greenhouse, and he's made some really good progress on it lately. So we'll walk over to the garden and check that out. I think my son is playing over here with his neighbor friend, so you might hear some boys hollering. Anyway, before we look at the greenhouse, here's what's left of the garden. It was literally our best garden in years. Like, I can't remember the last time we had a better garden. And I don't know if it's because we got so much rain or because my husband was home, working from home since the middle of March, and little man's been home from school, so we were just all out here taking better care of it and being more on top of it. But as you can see, there's a handful of tomatoes yet that need to be picked, and we'll probably pick those in the next day or two, and, you know, I don't know, do something with them. Turn them into soup or something, I don't know, we'll see. I'm making a video, buddy. Okay. And then we had zucchini here. They are way gone. And then there's what's left of our peppers. We had jalapeno and green bell peppers. And we've got some beets planted here. Our beets that we planted during summer just didn't do worth a damn, honestly. So we planted some more, and I tell you, I'm still disappointed in the beets. So oh, do you see what I see here? I think something's been snacking on them. You see that? Maybe that's our problem. Maybe we have a little creature out here having a snack in the evenings. I don't know what it would be though. But check this out. There's a couple volunteer tomatoes. I don't know what kind they are. No clue. But see this little guy here? He's a volunteer. And there was another one somewhere. I forget where he was. He was somewhere around here. But anyway, I think I'm going to dig him up, put him in a big pot, and, oh, hi, kitty. And see how he does in the greenhouse. This cat, I'm not a cat person, and this cat loves me. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. You want to come with me? Here, I'll carry you. Come on, let's go. So here's the trellis that had our cucumbers on it. We did mostly pickling because we like pickles. And then we had, some slicers on there too. It was beautiful. I should put in a picture of it. I'll try and do that. It was just gorgeous. And we had so many cucumbers. I put up, Lord, I don't know, 18 quarts of cucumbers and then a bunch of pints of sweet ones with onion. So many cucumbers. What do you want? Huh? What's your dill pickle? So, cucumbers did amazing. And then little man planted some bachelor buttons here in these two little raised beds. They were really cute. I didn't realize bachelor buttons got so tall. Like, those are tall. I didn't realize that. And, like, I bought Swiss chard at the local nursery because, I don't know, mostly because I wanted something that was, well, I'll be honest, my husband wanted something that was like lettuce, but he's asking for it in like late June, so it's like hard to find lettuce in late June. So I found this chard, and I'm like, well, I mean, mostly I'm just buying something to fill in space. So I did, and it's humongous, and I mean, we've pulled off some of it, not much at all. I think there's 8 plants, maybe just 6, I don't know. But it's a ton, and we haven't done anything with it. So shame on me for letting this sit here and just grow. But honestly, if you have suggestions on what to do with this chard, how to preserve it, I'm guessing I can chop it, blanch it, and freeze it, and then like throw it in soups and stuff over winter. That's my idea. I don't know. If you have ideas, let me know. Over here we had eggplant. They're pretty much done. It looks like, and they were like little ones. Oh, here we go. Here's one. Looks like we do still have a couple that we can pick. See, they were little ones. which I liked because big eggplant, like some of them can get so big. I like that's too much. But these were perfect size for, you know, we mostly chopped them and roasted them with bell pepper and zucchini and onion. Gosh, I love roasted onion. So here were the 3 rows of beets we had. Beets are the worst because they take so long to germinate that by the time you can actually see where your beet is, it's covered in weeds. Because you can't hoe until the dang things come up. So it's a pain in the butt. And, you know, we can still see a few beets in here. Hubby mowed it over just so we can see them because they just got out of hand. But anyway, that's them. Then we had a row of beans here. And these were Roma 2. Those are our favorite bean. And we're saving these. We got 1 picking or 2 pickings off of these. And then we're leaving these for seed. So I want them to, you know, mature and dry out so we can have them for seed. We have some turnips planted here. And they are beautiful. Like, I didn't realize turnips would spring up and be so pretty and go so fast. There's not a whole lot in the ground yet. So their actual root isn't very big. But the greens themselves are just lovely. I didn't realize they're kind of fast like radish, but you know, they'll take a little bit longer to mature, but they pop up really quick. And then we had a couple other rows of beans over here that we took out, and then this is just a remainder. I think this was 1 row of beans here too that we just left. I think we took out 3 pickings off of that, and then we were going to save some for seed. So I've already picked the seed off of this row here, so they're kind of spent. And then we have we have 2 boxes of zinnias up here. 2 raised beds anyway, with 2 trellises in between. I feel kind of bad because I'm showing you like at the end of the season. Man, this was so pretty during the summer. It was just lovely. It really was. These beans, I tell you what, we love Roma 2 beans, but they are a bush bean. And, you know, they're delicious when we love them and they don't have a string. But dang it, bush beans are so hard to pick. So we thought, let's try a pole bean. We know some pole beans we don't like. So here we tried Kentucky Wonder, which we really do like. And if you get them young, if you pick them young enough, they really don't have much string at all. So they were good. We did can some. We ate some. They were good. So we're saving some seeds off of these babies too. And then in the center bed here, I had planted some herbs, which didn't do worth a dang. As you can tell, there's like nothing left. I do have this rosemary here that I think I'm going to dig up and bring in the house over winter. So I can have fresh rosemary all winter. And then we had some pumpkin on this one. I don't think we'll ever put pumpkins on a trellis attached to a raised bed again. Just because they get so big. They just take up so much space, the leaves do, like the actual where the plant is in the ground, it just gets so big. Even though, you know, the arms of it were growing over this trellis, it was just so big it crowded out anything that we wanted to put in them. So we have plans next year to put another trellis in the garden to let the pumpkins grow on, because I love to have pie pumpkin and roast it and freeze it for pies and whatever else for baking. And our little guy loves to grow gourds and, you know, warty things in different sizes and different shapes and all that. So we'll definitely do pumpkins again on a trellis, but just not attached to a raised bed. And then here's the other zinnias. These were like California, I don't know, California King or California Giant or something. I mean, they were a big zinnia. See how big these are? I have big hands. They're big zinnias. And now we're on the other side. And the only thing we really have going back here is this little TP of sugar snap peas for our little guy to snack on. He loves sugar snap peas, so thought we'll try this, and you know, maybe he can have some fun with it and get a snack or 2 off of it. That's enough for us, for him anyway. So if you follow me on Instagram, which if you don't, you should. I'm just a little patch of heaven homestead. I posted today that we're saving seeds. And in the past, I have started plants, vegetables, in the house, on a table, at the back door, because it's a patio door, and, you know, with lights hanging over them, and the whole 9 yards. But this year I didn't do it because I'm tired of it being in my way and being in the house and all that. So we found online some ideas for a cattle panel greenhouse. So it's basically like the construction of it, the foundation, whatever, the actual construction of it is almost done. He's got to put some metal here in the front and then on the back, and then we need to wrap it in plastic and finish the shelves inside, but it's basically done. We found the screen door on Facebook Marketplace for 20 bucks, and it was exactly what I wanted. I told him I wanted a storm door. I wanted something glass that I could look into it without going in, and I wanted something where I could add a screen. So if we needed ventilation to come through, I could open it up. So it was exactly what I wanted. I was so thankful we found it. So we got that first, and then he just framed around it. So we had the cattle panel already, so that was no big deal as far as expense goes. And most of the metal we had, because we have 2 barns that have brown metal roofs, so we had plenty of, just extra. If you look around our place, you'll see a lot of things that have brown metal on them. A lot of different projects with brown metal because we just have so much excess. But anyway, he's going to put some hardware cloth or something down here for my shelves. And then we have some other ideas for some organization and stuff in here. But let's kind of walk in. I'll give a full tour once it's complete. But I'm just super excited about it. But we don't know, like, it'll be our first time to use it, so we don't know. Are we going to need to put a little heater out, like a little space heater or something out here during the coldest months? I'm really, really hoping that I can grow some lettuce or something over the winter just so we can have some greens. I think I'll be able to. I really, really hope I can. Because I like lettuce and stuff like that in the winter, but I honestly don't like to buy it from the grocery store. You don't know if you're going to get it this week, and then next week they're going to say it has salmonella and you should throw it out, or you already ate it and somebody didn't feel good. I freak out about stuff like that. Anyway, so there it is, the greenhouse. I'm hoping to start vegetables and flowers in it, because I always buy a bunch of flowers come spring. We were going to use this window in the back, but the more hubby looks at it, it's kind of not in the best shape. See, it's coming apart right here. It was one that we had on the front of our chicken coop, so it got a lot of water on it. And I didn't want to throw it away. He actually had it down by our dumpster, and I stuck it in the back of my car. He wasn't too happy with me, but now that it's here, I mean, yeah, it's not in the best shape, but surely we can find something to do with it, right? I don't want to just toss it. It's a big old window. It's heavy, too. So anyway, we were gonna put it in the back here in this space that he framed out for a window. Look how mossy the house is. Clearly we need to pressure wash that. Anyhow, but now I don't know what kind of window he's gonna use. He's already framed it out for that, so I don't know if he's gonna make something, or I have no clue. But then he's got to put metal along the back here too. But anyway, that's a good look at our garden and our greenhouse. And anyway, thanks for joining me. Hope you all have a great day. Take care.